Sometimes I ask myself, why can't people just make wine? Why can't wine just be wine? Nowadays there has to be a mantra attached to everything. I'm organic. I have wild flowers in my vineyard. Oh, my vines are 70 years old. Oh, I don't use this. I don't use it. Why can't a wine just be a wine? And what I love about today's wine, down from the label, down to the man himself, down to the wine itself, this wine is just friggin' great wine. And we see this issue more so in Beaujolais than any other place. Beaujolais is so friggin' precious now, right? The whole Gang of Four thing, Kermit kicking that off with Foyard and Thévenet and all these guys back in the day, and a bunch of new guys taking that baton and running with it. To their credit, all pretty much almost, more successful than the original Gang of Four guys, which I don't know about you, but tasting these wines, but back in the 90s, early 2000s, there was one mercaptan-y volatile car wreck after another coming from the Gang of Four, mixed in with these occasional flashes of brilliance that made this next generation want to adapt their techniques for the good part and hopefully escape the bad. And to their credit, the next generation has done that. The wines from Foyard, Thévenet, et al. Are all probably better than they've ever been. La Pierre. But the thing is, isn't it okay just to take that mantra and not run with it, not make it a big deal, and not advertise it? And that's what Jean-Marc Burgaud does. Well, he takes part of it, I should say. This guy just makes Beaujolais. It's not the buff, candy, crazy yeast style Beaujolais. It's not Gang of Four, no sulfur, no this, no that, potentially creepy exploding time bomb Beaujolais. This is true Burgundian inspired Beaujolais. Does he work organic? Yeah, he works organic. He's been organic over a decade. Is he certified? Hell, I don't know. Do you have to get certified? Is that a thing? Does your somm pin or does your restaurant suffer because dude wasn't certified? He just organically grows great Gamay grapes from some of the greatest vineyards in Morgon. This is the Cote that we're featuring today, the Jean-Marc Burgaud Morgon Cote 2022. And this wine is a delight. I can pour myself more of it because it's a delight. It's an absolute gem, and it's just friggin' great Beaujolais. As all Beaujolais is, 100% Gamay. Well, Beaujolais Rouge. Sorry, you nerds are gonna be like, well, technically Beaujolais Blanc's 100% Chardonnay. Yes, got you. Yeah, of course. This is 100% beautiful old vine Gamay, 55 to 60-year-old vines from the Cote de Pie, farmed organically. From the delicious 2022 vintage. A wonderful year for Beaujolais. Beaujolais likes it warm. I mean, some of y'all taste those 21s, and some of you anti guys are gonna be like, oh, 21, that's my idea of Beaujolais. Dude, I've tasted so many 21s, it just tastes like dill pickles, I can't tell you. Beaujolais needs a little heat. Gamay likes heat. These granitic soils, this location, it requires some sun. And when you have the sun, you have these just exquisite pinpoint wines that are full of black fruit character. Gamay, some people say it's similar to Pinot Noir. Yes and no. As it ages, there are some similarities that kind of age into the same path, if you will. But young, Gamay definitely has a greater sense of urgency, and potentially, even though it's a more fragile tannic structure, I'd say it's almost like a heavier tannin structure, though lighter in its presentation and its scope on the palate. So you want a wine that's really redolent of fruit. You want these wines punchy and energetic, but rich at the same time. And the Burgaud wine does this. I mean, he's clearly from the Burgundian school, right? This is more like Burgundy guy making Gamay, and I love that and I get that, but because of that, you get that transparency, you get richness, you get flavor, and the wine's clean as a friggin' whistle. No VA, no mercaptans, no what if you get a bad one? That doesn't happen with Jean-Marc Burgaud. His wines are exquisite and on point. Stuart Piggott, James Suckling's Beaujolais and German critic, and actually really good guy and a good palate. It's Jimmy, this is a good hire for Jimmy, Stuart Piggott was. He says, smelling this is like looking down into a vast chasm filled with blackberries. Well, smelling and looking are two different things, but that aside, the illusion is on point. This has that wonderful kind of crushed blackberry character fading into black cherry that really excites me in Great Beaujolais. Now the wines can be lighter, like, you know, a Great Beaujolais can also be red fruited, like Pinot Noir, etc. But I do like the richness in the grip here. I think it's important to Beaujolais to have this. Makes it really fun to drink. Ooh, it's a delight. I love this. And then the granite kicks in. You know, these granitic slopes, that rocky granite character kicks in on the finish. And yeah, let's dance. Let's dance. 97 points suckling. 92 to 94 points from barrel from Neil Martin. He's a stingy one, that guy. 92 to 94 points from barrel from Neil, and I believe his comment was, queue up for this. He's also British, right? He's British, crazy British people. Queue up for this. Why is Q spelled that way? Never figure it out. For my life, I still don't know. But digressions aside, this is one of the greatest Beaujolais I've tasted in the past year. It's ridiculously cheap given the quality. It'll age 20 years. It's 97 points. As Neil Martin wrote, queue up for this.